Hello, Hariom, everybody. My dear students, today we are going to read first chapter from science. And before to read, what I would like to tell you is, with these videos, I'll send you, or I have sent already PDF file, which is from your chapter 1 to 4. So we are starting this first chapter. You have to open that PDF and you have to read and you have to learn it yourself, and this video will guide you. After understanding very clearly this chapter first, then only you have to do the exercises given, and I will tell you which of the exercises you have to do daily. You should not try to finish all, you should not try to write all exercises in the first day. This is the beginning, first chapter. So after teaching this, after learning, I will tell you the numbers. So according to that, you have to do your work. So first chapter, food our basic need. This is the chapter we are going to read. As you know, food is one of the basic, very important for human life, because you have learned already why food is necessary, because we need food to live. Whatever our body needs, all the materials we get from the food. That is why food has become one of the basic need for us. So about this we are going to read. We eat food not only to live. In daily life, we have to do different kind of activities. Just like now we are learning to read, to see, to walk, to play, and we perform different kind of works at home, cleaning, washing, and we perform different kind of exercises. To perform this all, we need energy. If we do not have energy, we cannot do any kind of activities. So to get energy, mostly we have to eat food. That is why food is one of the basic needs for us. And there are different kind of foods, and from different food we gain different things which are needed for us. So for that, on that point, we are going to read today. We divide food into groups. From food, we get nutrients. Nutrients means substance. What you can eat any kind of food, fruits, vegetables, bread, rice, meat, etc. From that we get nutrients, and nutrients, it is a substance which our body needs, and that we get only from food. That nutrients is nutrients, nutrients, nutrients. It is divided into four groups. It is divided into four groups. One is carbohydrate, another is protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These are the four major nutrients that we get from food. One is carbohydrate, another is protein and fats, vitamin and minerals. So first we are going to read about carbohydrate. So carbohydrate carbohydrate is called also energy giving food. The people, those who have to work hard daily, just like labor, farmer has to work whole day in the farm, and porters, they have to carry heavy loads. Those who does heavy work daily, just like uh, the players, if any players play games, what happen, lots of energy is needed. So this time when we do this heavy kind of activities, when we do heavy work, at the time carbohydrate is needed. That is why it is called energy giving food. So from where do we get this carbohydrate? Energy giving food, energy, energy giving food. So when you have to do any kind of heavy work, what you do, you eat lots of carbohydrate that will give you energy to do work. And for that we have to eat lots of rice, wheat. From wheat make flour, and from flour we can make different kind of food items, rotis, okay, bread, chapati, and also from corn, maize. These are the sources of carbohydrate. This helps us in giving energy. And next we have protein. Second nutrients is protein, and protein is called bodybuilding food. It is called bodybuilding food. This bodybuilding food is mostly needed for the children, those who grow, because for the growth our body needs to grow many cells to go adult, from smaller to bigger, to grown up means to change the size. So at that time lots of proteins is needed. And for repairing, for the growth, repairing of our body, so from adult to elder, or for children to adult, when we are in the process of growth, at the time we have to eat lots of protein. And this protein is mostly we get from milk, egg, fish, and meat. If you are non-veg, then you can eat lots of egg, fish, meat. That will help you to grow in the size of your body. And if you are non-veg, you have to drink milk or milk products. That will help you. And next nutrient is fats. Fats help us to keep our body warm. When we have lots of fats, then we feel ourselves hot. And fat, it is actually a food which are stored, excess food. It is stored as a fat in our body, and these fats gives more energy than carbohydrate. Fat gives more energy than carbohydrate. We use lots of energy, and after using energy, if energy or if any carbohydrates is excess, that is stored, any kind of nutrient is stored, and it is converted into fat. And this fat is used when it is necessary. If there is shortage of nutrients in our body, these fats help us the next time when we have shortage. And these fats we get mostly from oily things, just like nut, peanuts, and from oil. and from uh, ghee. These are the food contains lots of fat. And last one is we have here last nutrients is vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals is useful. Vitamins and minerals helps us in fighting with diseases, harmful diseases, because we always keep on roaming here and there, going out here and there. So what happened in the air or any kinds of things, there are lots of diseases which is very harmful. While we breathe, at that time also we inhale the harmful diseases. So to fight against that harmful diseases, these vitamins and mineral helps. Overall, what can we say is vitamins and minerals kills the harmful disease and save our body. And these vitamins is known as protective food. Protective food, because why we call it is protective food? Because it protects us from diseases. So vitamins and minerals we mostly get from fresh fruits, apple, orange, any kind of fresh types of fruits, and from fresh green vegetables, and from milk we get lots of vitamins and minerals. So if you are not feeling well, if you are not healthy, so you have to collect lots of vitamins and minerals in your body by eating these fresh fruits, green vegetables, and it will make you healthy. That will help you to make healthy back again. And there are so many examples of vitamins. I think you have to listen vitamin A, B, vitamin A, B complex, and C, D, E, and vitamin K. These all are useful for our body. Just like if we eat vitamin A, our eyesight will be strong. We can see anything clearly, which are far distance. And also vitamin A helps us keeping our skin clear. Our skins become clear, healthy, without any kind of uh, scars or any kind of skin disease. And for we have vitamin B that helps us to run every parts of our body, because our body is functioning every second. Digestive system, it is doing its work to digest food, and lungs for breathing, eyes looking. This is called a functioning of our body. So if you eat lots of vitamin B, that means our every parts will work properly. And vitamin C helps to fight with infections. Means if there is any kind of harmful disease upon our body, this vitamin C helps to fight. And with this, to get such kind of vitamins, we have to eat, I have told you, we have to eat lots of fresh fruit, green vegetables, and milk, and also milk products. And also another vitamin, we have calcium. Calcium helps us making our teeth and bones strong. So if you like to, I think most of your teeth has got decayed. You cannot chew the hard types of food because your teeth are not strong. So if you like to make your teeth and bone is strong, then you should have lots of calcium in your body. So to collect calcium, also you have to drink lots of milk and milk products, curd and almond. And We need iron also. Iron means it is not a metal, it is a vitamin, iron, that helps to uh, clear our blood and to run our blood in our body smoothly. If that iron helps, so to get or to collect iron, we must eat leafy food. Leafy means a vegetable. Some of the vegetables we eat part, leaf part of that vegetables. That from that leafy vegetables and from dry fruits we get lots of iron, and that helps to purify our blood, and it helps in circulation. And we have learned about the food and food groups, what kind of foods we have to eat, but we must keep in our mind that the correct way of eating food, that is called a balanced diet. Our diet should be balanced. So whenever we get lots of food which is full of nutrients, as I have instructed you, I have told you, nutrients, it is very useful for our body. So if you like to become, or if you like to make yourself strong, so within one day, at that time, if you try to eat lots of food which contains nutrients, that is not a balanced diet, that is your excess diet. So balanced diet means you have to eat a right amount of food at a right time and regularly, then only you can get this all nutrients to make yourself healthy. And in food we get a fiber, another things in such kind of cereals, grains food, we get a fiber. That fiber is a food which cannot digest by our digestive system, but it helps to remove waste material. Waste material means the useful material is used by our body, that is converted into energy, into glucose, and our body use converting into energy, and the rest waste material which our body doesn't need. Such kind of waste material is uh, thrown out with the help of this fiber. So fiber food we have mostly in grain, rice, wheat. This help. This has they have lots of fiber, and that helps to remove waste from our body. And with the food we have to drink lots of water daily, and water helps in digestive system, and is it also helps in different functioning, in different function of our body parts. So drinking water in all the time is better. With that, we have learned food, different kind of food, and from what type of food we get energy, and how much food we have to eat, and including food, what do we have to take? We have to drink water. So these are the ways of eating food and items of eating food. But we came to know food is basic need, and we should know how can we protect food, how can we protect our food. So that protecting food is called preservation of food. That one also we are going to read today. Preserved. Preserved means to keep fresh or to save. Preservation of food. So we get food according to seasons. Only some of the foods are available in all the years, but some of the food we cannot get in all seasons. So to eat that food for all the seasons, what we like to do, we like to keep for the future. But what happened? That food is useless. That becomes useless. Just like if you buy 1 kg of apple, just you keep that apple for 2 months. What happened? That apples get decayed. It get rotten. So that the condition of that apple will become worse, which we cannot eat. So to protect that food for the longer time, to make it edible for the longer time in the future, so what we have to perform, we have to perform the preservations of food. So we preserve many food. So there are the ways of preserving food. One is drying. Drying. What happens if there is any fresh fruit, any food, that food, not each and every food, some of the food which is preservable, that food we will dry and we will eat in a future. Just like we can take example of coconut. See, coconut, when it is dried up, we can keep it for a longer time and we can eat. And nuts, for example, grapes. You have seen grapes. Grapes, when it is fresh, it is full of water. So later we dry it. Okay, we dry it and we convert that into resins, and that resins are edible in any time. That does not get waste. So one of the good way is drying the food. That is preservations. Another is pickling. 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 Pickling, it is a food items you eat with your every dish. Pickle, you know pickle. So we make a pickle and we can store. That is also the one of the way of preserving food. With that, we have deep freezing. If we make or if we keep any kind of food in deep freeze in the very cold, giving in very low temperature, in very cold temperature, that our food items will remain fresh for the longer time. For that, mostly we use a refrigerator at our home, fridge, and in the fridge we store food for many days and we can eat. That helps us to make our food edible in longer time. And also we have lastly canning, canning, canning and bottling. Keeping the food items, any food items in canning means to keep food inside a can and to cover it. That means inside that can no any air enters, and in the same condition, in the same way, in bottle, if we put any kind of food and if we cover very tightly, that means that food items will be remain for the longer time. So we can take example of sauce, different kind of sauce, chili sauce, tomato sauce. You have seen, no? That is, that are food items which we keep inside bottle and that we can use for the longer time. So these are the main ways for preserving food. So if you like to preserve food, you can follow these ways. Either you dry the food, either you make a pickle and you store in the pickle. What we do in pickle, we add lots of salt, and that salt help us in protecting food from becoming waste, and for you can keep in deep freeze, or you can perform this canning and bottling. So in this way you have to perform your preservations of food. Now we have learned what food we have to eat and what do we get from the food, and with the food how can we preserve that food. But eating food is not only good for your health, including that you have to perform different kind of exercise. I think you follow, do jogging, and you perform. I have seen performing aerobic dance and doing yoga. These are very necessary for our good health. And with that, you should have proper rest. At least you have to sleep 6 to 8 hours in 24 hours at night. That will make you very healthy. So I hope from today you'll eat different kind of food which contain good nutrients, and with that you will eat according to mm, in balance diet rules, and also you will preserve the food. You will not waste any kind of food, and including that I hope you will perform these exercises for your good health, and follow this, stay healthy yourself. With that, we have completed this our first chapter about food, our basic need. Now, I have sent you already PDF file in the first chapter. You can see, you have to read, and after these lessons, there are exercises. So from that, which exercises you have to do, that one I will write and I will send you in a group. Only that exercises you have to follow. You are not allowed to complete all works in one day. So thank you. Only this much for today. We'll continue tomorrow. लामो भयो
ठीक